week, a North Carolina teacher scolded a student for criticizing President Obama, warning that he could be arrested. It started when Tanya Dixon Neely brought up the Romney bullying incident, and a student responded, quote, "Didn't Obama bully someone, though?" The social studies teacher then went off on the kid like Dana does after the waiter is tardy with her appletini. Roll tape, ye who roll tape.
Don't stop. It's just that's disrespect. That's disrespect. You're disrespecting Romney. You don't even know that. Disrespecting this man is a presidential candidate. But not the president. But he's just a man. Obama is no God. He's still a man. Let me tell you something. You will not disrespect the president of the United States in this classroom.
Wow, sounds like an entertaining version of The View. I must hear more.
I'll tell you something now about me. As a teacher, I'm not supposed to allow you to disrespect the president of the United States. I'm not. I didn't disrespect him. I was asking questions. You do. You always do. I have different beliefs. Whenever Bush was in, everybody talked about Bush. Everybody did. No, everybody was. See? Everybody talked about Bush. If you ever said, if you ever said anything bad about Bush when he was in office, say so. Sit down a minute. Do you realize that people were arrested for saying things bad about Bush?
So glad I'm old. I guess she forgot about the First Amendment. Anyway, the hyphenated Harridan has been suspended, but she deserves more, which is why I'm announcing the Greg Gutfeld Immediately Deserved Instructor Offered Tenure Award. There it is. See, it all spells out idiot. That's what I did this morning. I give this to the teacher who best exemplifies the mindset of the government education complex. For Tanya has peerlessly reflected the arrogance of the teacher's lounge lizard who demands ideological obedience instead of an open mind. Talk about class warfare. America's supposed intelligentsia has dictated all aspects of public discourse, and now it's trickling down from college to high school. In fact, the blasphemy of the student was deemed so huge that no one even bothered with the teacher's swearing. It sounded less like a classroom and more like the D train after the clubs closed. So what does the teacher get? Suspended with pay, which makes total sense. She'll do less damage sitting at home getting a paycheck than doing her job. Congratulations, Tanya. I see a spot on Harvard faculty in your future. So the kid, his name is Hunter. Hunter Rogers was on Fox and Friends this morning. I think we have some tape of him.
I've been taught all my life that nobody can take your opinion or nobody can take your freedom of speech. And she was telling me just that I could be arrested for slander.
My biggest concern is that this teacher is responsible for teaching my child and hundreds of others, and she is not teaching them factual information.
This is a great story. Juan, this was a social studies teacher that said the kid could go to jail for disparaging the president. Kind of scary, huh?
It's horrible.
It is horrible.
It's unbelievable. If that's what's going on in America's classrooms, get your child out now. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
That is really tragic.
Yeah. Eric, did they set the teacher up? They had a phone or something?
I mean, they may have said this, but apparently it goes on all the time. And so in their defense, they wanted to get in a tape, and they did the right thing. But why, number one, why suspended with pay? I mean, really, with pay? Is there any question that this is clearly wrong?
Yeah.
Suspended one. Also, Juan, I have a 13-year-old going to high school next year, and if high school's like that,
I'm saying, that's what I say. It's hard.
Wow.
But why?
Homeschool, Eric.
Oh, no,
I am available.
Let's not go. But why is there no teaching going on? That's not teaching by any. There's no instructional value to that conversation. By the way, I don't think the teacher was set up. I think the kid pressed the record button on his cell phone.
well, I hope so.
Also, when she says that she as a teacher her job is to make sure that no one disrespects the president. I don't know what teaching college she went to, but why couldn't she said, "Tell me more. What do you think? Let's have a discussion." Instead, she has to be
There we go.
Yeah, it's supposed to be about open minds instead. Andrea, the thing that drives me nuts is that they totally overlooked the swearing.
I'm sorry, I was just phoning into my interview with Bill O'Reilly later. Do you guys mind? The studio's right in Studio A, but I was supposed to pre-tape an interview, and I couldn't walk over there to do it. You were asking something, right? Yes. So, look, I agree with Dana. The teacher could have fostered and encouraged the debate with the student and said, right, tell me why you think this, explain the position. They should challenge. But kudos to the student for standing up. So many kids will just sit there in silence while you have an uninformed teacher, which is scary, when the student's much more informed than the actual educator.
Hunter gives me hope for the future.
Yeah, he's just got to cut his hair.
Yeah, he will.
Oh,
He's got
stop.
it there. Yeah, he's got to cut.
Why are you so cranky, man? I don't get it. I don't get it. You're a hip, funny guy, and you're cranky about somebody's long hair?
I am a 75-year-old man trapped in a 25-year-old body. No, wait, that's you have.
But it's a cute little body. There we go.
Thank you very
You'll
much.
get very well.
I don't know how to.
Cute little body.
Yes, cute little body.
So creepy.
You must have seen my pictures from Berlin.
So I want to sit between you two.
Coming up, one man, 30 kids, 11 different women. But enough about Beckel. Actually, it's not about Bob, but it's a story you won't believe. If you leave now, Dana will crush another caterpillar between her toes. Ugh.